so welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to finally film the most requested video I've gotten so far, is how I prep my meals. So I am going to show you how I cook my chicken. We're just going to cook chicken and rice. Basically that's like the leanest meal you could get, just chicken and rice and some veggies. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, so I highly recommend for you to purchase your chicken breast fresh and not frozen, because it's less processed. And when you buy your chicken fresh, make sure you clean it. So rinse it, take away all that extra skin, the layer, they have like layers of skin. Take that off, take all the veins, the blood, chop them all off and have them clean. Once you clean your chicken breast, which here I already have it clean. So I'm gonna show you how I chop my chicken breast. So basically here, as you can see, it's a thick, regular chicken breast. And the way that I'm gonna cut it, I'm gonna make like fillets of chicken breast. So you hold the chicken breast down, you start from one end of the chicken breast, and you start cutting through the chicken breast, and you only wanna cut a layer. Like this. So you see, it's really thin. The reason why I chop my chicken thin is that way it could cook evenly. Because if you just chop off or make chunks of chicken, the majority is gonna cook from the outside and it's still not gonna be cooked fully in the inside. And it's really important for you to cook your chicken all the way because it does hold bacteria. And the only way you can kill the bacteria is by cooking the chicken fully. It's not like meat that you can eat it medium rare. I had seen a post before of this girl trying medium rare chicken for the first time. You can get sick from eating uncooked chicken. So make sure you cut it thin, that way it minimizes the risk of uncooked chicken. So I'm gonna chop off all the chicken and then we'll show you how I prepare the pan. Alright guys, so meanwhile I am going to put the water for the rice to boil. If you have seen my previous video, you all know that I like boiling my water first with some veggies and then I dip that water into the rice. But here what I'm gonna do, first of all I get clean water, not tap water. So I get myself clean water and I put it to boil. And then meanwhile, I'm get 2 garlics. I put the knife on top of it. I just squeeze it like that, or just like that, so we can get all the garlic out. All right, and I'm gonna throw this inside the water, and then I'm gonna get onion. Again, big chunks. You don't need to chop it off in small pieces or anything like that. So that's good, and then I throw it in there. Meanwhile that gets boiled so we can get all those flavors into the water, I'm going to start seasoning my chicken. So let me just put this back. So I'm gonna get my lemon and I'm gonna squeeze half a lemon onto the chicken, just so we can, that's gonna give the chicken more juice and it's gonna be more juicy. So the seasoning that I use is Mrs. Dash. This is a salt-free seasoning. It has 0 sodium, 0 carbs, 0 protein, 0 calories, 0 everything. So this is the original blend, so it has onion, lemon, a bunch of stuff. So I just sprinkle some on my chicken. And then because I love peppers, I'm gonna put this one that's called black bean seasoning. It does have some sodium, so I just sprinkle just a little on the chicken. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put some oil on my pan. This is the canola, virgin, and grapeseed oil, and it has omega-3, so I highly recommend for you to cook your food, chicken, beef, anything with this oil. So I'm just gonna put it on my preheated pan here. And y'all know me, I love garlic, so I'm gonna put 1/2 of garlic in the pan. And then I'm gonna put my chicken on the pan because it's already heated. So I put the seasoning facing downward, and then I put more seasoning on the chicken once it's already on the pan. And I put some Mrs. Dash on the chicken. Alright guys, so I have the water boiling already with the onion and the garlic. So I'm gonna take the garlic and the onion out with this spatula that has like holes on it. That way we can keep that water, because that's the water that we're gonna use for our rice. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm going to pour some soup baby white and gold corn, which is a mix of corn. I'm gonna throw it in there, and we're gonna let that boil. Alright guys, so for veggies, I'm gonna do broccoli. These are frozen broccoli. So I'm just gonna defrost it for a bit in the microwave, and then once they're defrosted, I'm going to throw them in the pan with some oil, and then I'll put a top on it. That way it can cook evenly. I'm gonna get this oil, and I'm gonna pour some on the pan. And our broccoli is already defrosted, so I'm just gonna dump it in there. And then we're going to close it, and we're gonna let it cook. Alright guys, so since the corn is already boiling, I'm going to get the rice ready. So I'm gonna add oil on the pan. I'm going to get the brown rice, and that's the rice I'm gonna be using. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm going to add some garlic and sea salt. Alright, so once I have the garlic and the oil, I'm just going to mix everything. Alright guys, so the food is finally cooked. So now what we're gonna put the meals on these containers. I have my scale here because I do weigh my food. So I'm gonna get some chicken. I get 4 ounces. That's what I eat. 4 ounces of chicken. And then I put it again back to 0. I just click, I don't know which scale you use, but just make sure that you weigh everything separately. So here I'm gonna put 4 as well. There we go. And then for broccoli, I'm gonna put 3 ounces. There we go. So that is 1 meal, and I'm gonna do that for the rest of the plates, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are done. These are all the meals that I got, and basically this will last for 2 days. I got 4 ounces of chicken, 3.5 ounces of rice, and 3 ounces of broccoli. So I am going to wait for them to cool down, and then I'll put them inside the fridge. You don't want to put your hot meals inside the fridge. So please wait for them to cool down, and then you'll put them inside the fridge, and you'll be good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and try it out. Let me know what you guys think. I cannot talk at all. I'm ready to wrap it up. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.